Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends to talk about the very first tournament where we're going to need specific champions, and it kicks off tomorrow night for me, tomorrow night for the Ukraine, where Polarium is based out of. For now, it's about, I don't know, 20 hours from now, so you don't have a lot of time to prepare for it. Now, it's going to be Dragons. Any stage you run in Dragons, you're going to get a point in the tournament for if you run it with all rares. I know, right away you're saying, hey Stu, all rares. Wow, thanks for giving me a heads up. I just found out about it, so right now you have some time to build some rares for it if you want to. Is it worth it to build rares for this tournament? I don't know. I don't know what the rewards are, but I did make sure I confirmed the information that if you do not do rares, if you throw an uncommon in here, if you even throw one legendary or epic in here and have 4 rares, you will not get any points for the tournament. Because I was kind of hoping the tournament would be you run it with, like, say if you bring in rares, you get an additional 20 points per rare you bring in. So if you bring in, 2 or 3 rares, you're getting a lot of extra points for it. A lot. And then for every other champion you bring in there, you only get, a point each or 2 points each or something like that, right? 1 point each for everybody else. And then for every rare you bring in, you get 5 points. So it's a big difference, right? Then if you bring in a whole team of rares or 4 rares and something else, you can still go through it moderately fast. You don't have to go level up a whole bunch of different champions, and you can still participate in the tournament, right? Well, no. You got to bring in all rares for this tournament tomorrow. Will there be more tournaments? Is it worth you bringing up a rare just for these tournaments? I don't know. I would assume we're going to have them fairly often, but I have no clue. I have no clue whatsoever. Are the rewards going to be worth us trying to do this with all rares, or are we just going to ignore the tournament and go about our day as we usually would? Again, I don't know. It's going to happen tomorrow, so look for tomorrow. Look at the tournament, and you'll decide from there. But if you do have some rares, if you've done a Dragons 20, obviously, like I said, if you're farming Dragons 20, you're not going to want to drop down and do 15, 16, 17 just to get points in the tournaments to use rares right now, because that's what you have. You'll still want to farm regular. You'll just want to ignore it and farm what you have. But let's pay attention. Let's see if it's fun or not. Let's see what we have. I do have rares, right? I've got plenty of rares. Let's go ahead and do it by rank here. This is a really good Dragons team, and we're going to talk about Dragon rare teams. We're going to talk about who you could use in this, because I do have quite a few rares that I've run through here. These are pretty much my favorite rares, right? All these rares in here are really used rares. We got Seducer, you can see all of them here. Reliquary Tender, I'm actually not a big fan of. We'll talk about all these champions. She can remove all the debuffs that the Dragon does. My favorite team, though, and if you've looked at any of my videos in the past, is a Tank, Bellower, and Stun artifacts. We have Gnarlhorn here to do the provokes. Anytime you need to get through any content in the game, this rare will do it for you. Even Spiders 20, and I'll show you a video on that, no problem. So what we do is he provokes for 1 turn every 3 turns with decent speed, with an apothecary in there with a speed buff to turn meter increase. You will cycle through this and keep provoking them. And then when he takes another turn, he's going to put an unkillable buff on himself. Sure, he's Spirit. That's great. He's going to be hit anyways. Don't worry about doing damage with him. Don't even worry about this attack whatsoever. Just load him up on some HP and defense. Lots of defense. Now keep in mind, there's another thing about dungeons. Dungeons are totally different from the clan boss. You don't need high defense in dungeons. Clan boss, yes, high defense is what you want. In dungeons, to take the hit from the bosses, you want high HP. To not be targeted when you go through waves, you want high HP. If my Kale is being targeted in this dungeon first, then I need to put more HP on him. Simple as that. It is 100% a proven fact. Put more HP on him and he will no longer be targeted. If your Bellower is being targeted all the time and coming here and being targeted, which with Gnarlhorn you should have no problem with that. He's going to be provoking all the time. Let's go ahead. Let's roll this clip. We'll talk about that as we go through this clip. We'll talk about bringing in Cold Hearts. You can bring in dupes. So what if we want to bring in 2 Cold Hearts? Okay, that's good. If we want to bring in 2 Cold Hearts with a Bellower and Apothecary, Bellower can stun up enough people at times that you can get through there, and with Cold Heart using her Heartseeker on her A3, dropping their turn meter on the ones that aren't stunned, we could make it through very easily. But we're going to find out. We'll find out right after this run. We will see what we can do to make it faster, to make it better. Of course, as you know right here, we have Kale. Kale is amazing. If you want to kill the dragon with rares and you don't want to bring in a Cold Heart, which is pretty much our only option with rares, right? With rares, we have Cold Heart to do damage based off of enemy max HP, and we have poisons. Poisons traditionally have always been used. If you want an easy ride to get through with the dragon, once you get there, you just use poison. So we have Frozen Banshee, we have Kale, we have whoever else you can use out there. But really, those are the main 2. Those are the main powerhouses that we have. As we're going through the waves, Frozen Banshee's not going to do as much for you. Kale will do more. But on the boss, Frozen Banshee will really kill the boss. Don't worry, Frozen Banshee, just like in the clan boss or anything else you run, she will only do her A2 on the waves, and she will save her poison sensitivity. She will never use her poison sensitivity unless you're at the ball. So right when you zone in, she'll use it, and then she'll start applying poisons. The dragon's gonna die. So Kale here, the way to build these champions, right, is HP. My War Maiden is not rocking a whole bunch of damage gear to try to blow through here like she's a Zargala knocking people down. She has a lot of HP and accuracy. Same thing with everybody on this team. Everybody on this team, including my Kale. If you want your Kale to live and not have issues, you give him HP chest, HP gloves, speed boots, you make him fast, you put him in lifesteal gear, and you get him War Master so that he can proc that War Master and heal from that based off the lifesteal gear. It's that easy. Now remember, we're talking about rares here, so whatever options you think that are amazing in rares, that's what you have. Can you bring in Seducer? Yeah, I've done plenty of runs with the all rare team with Seducer. We've done it with Painkeeper. Painkeeper's a great one to bring in here to get those amazing heals and to lower the cooldown on our guys. She is fantastic to bring in here. If you want to bring in a Painkeeper, which we've got 3 at level 60, we'll look at it in just a minute. The Cold Hearts. Who else can we bring in here? There are quite a few other champions, but really, these to me are the key ones. You're going to bring in a War Maiden. You want that AoE decreased defense of 60%. Yes, we have Bellower in here to do the smaller version of it. And believe me, this 25% decrease attack will save your life. I know it doesn't seem like a lot. It's 25%, but it will save your life. 50% is amazing. We're not going to worry about bringing in somebody that has 50%. We're just going to focus on the champions that are the best champions in the game, which are Apothecary, Kale, or Frozen Banshee, either one. War Maiden is one of the best rares in the game. Bellower is by far right up there with Apothecary is the top rares out there. Then we've got Cold Heart, which is amazing. You know, for in-game, Cold Heart can do anything out there. So Bellower, Apothecary, Cold Heart, maybe up in the top 3 for rares for me that I think. Apothecary, Cold Heart, Bellower, somewhere around there. Gnarlhorn can get us through anything. Get us to the boss. Once we're at the boss, he doesn't do anything, but we just need him to get through the waves, make sure our other people don't die. You throw in a Gnarlhorn, that AoE provoke is just like a Molly Tanker provoking, just like an Angar provoking. He will get us there. And as you can see with poisons, as long as your accuracy, right? We need a few things. We need HP, we need speed, then we need accuracy. We have to have that accuracy banner on there, or accuracy in your Great Hall, everything else. And I would go with at least 200 accuracy. At least 200 accuracy to do stage 20. Get it up there. Don't go over like 220. Don't go crazy. You do not need insane accuracy, because I think I have 200 on War Maiden. I might have something else. We'll check it right now. So 3 minutes and 30 seconds when I'm normally under a minute. I'm normally under a minute. This is going to be a big difference, right? But we only get points for doing teams like this. So it's kind of crazy. We're going to have to come up with some unique ways to do better. So let's take out Gnarlhorn. We know he can get us through there. Or we can take out Bellower and keep Gnarlhorn, either one. But I think more people out there, I think the majority of you watching this right now will have a Bellower at 60 and not a Gnarlhorn. Let's look at Kale, see what Kale's got for his gear. 41k HP, right? We're not too concerned with having crazy high defense. We're not worried about that. You want the HP. HP in dungeons, what it's all about. Speed. We got a lot of speed on this Kale. I've run him at 185 before, just like this, and he's fine. I don't know why I have so much right now, but 185 with an Apothecary is fine for you. 185 will have no issues. You put him in lifesteal gear, you get him. Don't even worry about this crit and critical damage. Take that all off and just get accuracy, decent speed, and HP. That's all you're gonna need for your Kale, because when you get to the dragon, Kale and Apothecary can 2-man the dragon. They can legitimately 2-man the dragon because it will heal off a War Master. He will heal off a War Master, and then if you have your Apothecary and Giant Slayer, you could have that Nat who heal off it as well. But Apothecary has a 2-turn heal. We're going to be speeding up. You're going to get enough poisons on the dragon that no matter what, the dragon will die, and you will win. You'll be set. Even with your Frozen Banshee, you could use your Frozen Banshee as well. Let's get down here to the rares. Okay, we're at the rare. We're in rare category here. So we're not going to bring in our Bulwark. I don't want to bring in Reliquary Tender. I'll tell you right now with Reliquary Tender, I don't really like her because when she does revive somebody, they're so low, they're just going to die again. It's just facts. She doesn't really give you enough heals. She does remove all debuffs, so if you need somebody just to remove debuffs and you're not relying on her to revive and to give you these baby heals, then you could, but really I think she's a wasted space for most things. Because believe me, if people are dying, she is not going to bring them back to life and save you. They just won't. They're going to get hit one other time right after this and they will die. They will definitely die. Those are all my experiences, and I've used rares. You know me. I use rares all the time. Painkeeper is a beast. I don't know which one of these Painkeepers is geared, but if you get up some HP, you get up some speed, and you don't worry about anything else. You don't need accuracy on Painkeeper. You can go with the HP banner. You don't need resistance. You can go resistance. That'd be fun. But you just want speed and HP, and she's going to do everything she needs to do. She's going to heal your whole team. She's going to... Actually, a Painkeeper with the stun artifacts is fun too, because she does do an AoE, right? On a 4-turn cooldown. Healing everybody based off of her max HP is amazing. Reset the cooldowns. Okay, that one's not, obviously that one is not geared up. So if you have a Painkeeper, it's all about what you have in your arsenal right now, because I don't really think you want to go out there and level up a whole bunch of rares for this. Okay, Veteran is amazing too. Just give him a high defense. Now, when you give somebody like this high defense, when you have a Seducer in your group, and I don't even know if he's fully geared right now. I might have stolen a few pieces off of him for somebody else. Probably because I'm guessing with his speed. You give them really high defense. This Mr. Abs right here. Really high defense, low HP, and he won't even need to throw out provokes. They will gun for this Void Champion. Especially for what champions we have right now. Because my Bellower has, let's see how much HP he has. He should be in HP gloves, HP chest, speed boots, and then just going on with his stuns. And then laying down block skill cooldowns right here. You lay this down on his A1 and all they can do is their A1 back at us. That's it. Slow speed from Bellower. Decrease attack, decrease defense. One of the best rare champions in the game on stun artifacts will get you through it all. You know, AoE, decrease defense, and then apothecary and everything. Speed. It is all about speed. We're talking about rares right now. We're talking about rares. We're not talking about go through each wave and blow it up. We're talking about rares. We got to get through there. We have to be taking extra turns to the waves, to the dragon. We need to be taking 2 turns to their 1 turn so we can cycle through our abilities, get those poisons up, kill those waves, get back in there, and you want to make it faster. So this decreased defense. And look at her. Again, she's not mate. She's made tanky as can be, right? So damn tanky. Fast, so she goes first to lay down that AoE decreased defense. 60%. This beautiful War Maiden right here, and you're good to go. Now, other champions. You could bring in a Seducer again if you want to. If you have Seducer, fantastic. Because what's he going to do? He's going to block. He's going to right here. Put up block debuffs, increase our defense on a 4-turn cooldown, for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. He's going to do an AoE that does decrease attack, and that's really great for the waves and for the dragon we already talked about. And he can put somebody to sleep. Plus, he's got a great lead. We got that increased HP at 25%. We could bring in a mixed match team of everything else, but I'm going to try to go for a high damage team with maybe not the best survivability, right? We can forego Kale for now because we're bringing in 2 people to do damage based off of enemy max HP. And Steel Bowyer's no good. She's no good. We could definitely bring in Frozen Banshee instead of Kale. We could bring in even this girl, right? But I don't think she's the best for us. If you have somebody like this guy, if you have Executioner brought up, this AoE is amazing. So go ahead and try him out. You're going to have to try these out because it's depending on what you have. Do not level up a War Priest. This was the biggest mistake of my life right there, leveling up a War Priest. And I think that's it for my rares that I use. These are all really the best rares. I have used Judge before. He can do some serious damage. He needs crazy gear for it. He can throw down a crazy amount of debuffs. But if you have all the rest of these, right, the big ones. If you want to bring in Mark, you could bring in Mark as well if you're making it through there. You don't want to do like 10-minute teams though, right? You do not want to do that. Let's see if we can make it through here. Let's see if we can stun up enough with Bellower. Hopefully Bellower is going to go first, and then whoever's stunned, they should Heartseeker the other ones. Okay, come on. Let's get back up to Heartseeker range. Are we fast enough? Great. Okay, that was a good one. And she Heartseekered. Okay, that's unfortunate because she did Heartseeker somebody who was stunned. They got the Horden, which is good. He's the real threat there. But they were Heartseekering somebody who was stunned already, and the AI usually doesn't do that. At least when I go on my Dragons run with my 2. When I go on my Fire Knight run with my 2 Cold Hearts, they don't usually do that. But oh well, we'll see what happens. Let's see what we can do in the next round, right? Here, it's just luck. We got to make sure we get those stuns with Bellower. Now, every move he does is an AoE move, and he locks out, and he does a lot of amazing things. So, hopefully, here we can lock out the Hordens, right? And Terrell. Okay, look at that. He did skill lockout on his A1. On Bellower's A1, he just locked out everybody, so all they can do is their A1s. On everybody out there except for this one old man crossbow man. But again, you want to come in here, right? You want to have your Cold Hearts and HP chest. You want to give them some HP because otherwise they wouldn't be able to take this hit right now. This is a perfect example. If we were, now both my Cold Hearts are in an HP chest. If we brought in that Seducer and dropped his, make sure he doesn't have anything on him that gives him a lot of HP. Keep his HP down around 30k or lower because both my Cold Hearts are around 37k. Keep his HP below that. Take him to about 30k HP, but give him really high defense so he can take those hits. We won't even have to worry about them going after our Cold Heart. So that could save you. So keep that in mind. These are the things you're going to need to play with when we're talking about an all-rare team. Very important to do. But we did make it here. So now we got to hope a Heartseeker. This is why poisons are so much better. We got to hope a Heartseeker will come up when he inhales. So we already inhaled. We just used a Heartseeker before this. Did we do good damage? Yeah. We did good damage, but it doesn't matter that we did good damage. We've got to do the good damage right then. We have to hit it when the dragon is inhaling. That's when we got to do it, right? That's the only time. To make sure we drop it out of that inhale, because if he exhales, we're dead. Okay, that was 1 minute and 59 seconds. Much, much faster. I like this team. So again, we're gonna end the video really quickly, but I am gonna put in Seducer to try to show you what I'm talking about if he has low enough HP. Let's hope he has low enough HP. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Here, rank, just so I can show you. So you can keep that in the back of your mind whenever you're building your teams, whatever you're trying to do for your all rare team. Where did he? Even this guy would be fine too. Mr. Ass, Mr. Seduction, where are you? Here he is. So he has, all right, they should go after him, but he might, I don't know. He might die because I don't really have full gear on him. I know he's missing something. He's missing boots, probably he's missing something else, but let's see. Who are they gonna attack? They should definitely go after the Seducer. I'm telling you right now. That's how the AI works, though. He should have low enough. Okay, good. Look, Seducer, and they are. Seducer blocked. He put up a block, so he blocked us from taking that decreased defense of 60% from Terrell. That was amazing. So we're set there. He's taking the hits, right? He has high defense. He can take the hits. Low HP, high defense. They're gunning for him. Boom. I don't want to take that full-on Horden hit right now, but I think he could take it, especially if he puts up some buffs. I'd love for him to save his buffs for the next round if we can clear this fast enough. Don't buff up, Seducer. Don't do it. Hit with your A1, Seducer. Don't do it. Oh, man, he wasted it. Okay, we probably need that, right? We probably need that when we zone in because we don't want to get a decreased defense, but put your Seducer in a resistance banner. Go ahead and put your Seducer in a resistance banner, give him high defense, and make sure he can try to resist the decreased defense that these guys are going to lay on him, right? We do have decreased attack, though. Seducer did that. AoE, look, he has it on everybody. Everybody out there, and they're coming after him. Great. Just like I said. Now, if he dies, are there revivers out there? Grinner is a great reviver. An actual reviver is Grinner, a rare champion to revive somebody. But do we really need a reviver at this point? Because at this point, even if Seducer were to fall, say that we have a few less champions. Okay, sometimes they do switch target if it's weird, if they get lower. Plus, she has a decreased defense on her. Stand tall. Sometimes the AI does switch it up. You got to be careful with AoEs. If they do AoEs or if you get a debuff like that, it can be scary. But even with a debuff, they still should go over for our Seducer. But right now, they're locked on. They're locked on. Sometimes they get that way, but I'm telling you, for the majority of the time, they will stick with Seducer. So just keep at it. Keep at it. It will work. I promise you. So that's it. We're in the same boat as we were before when we got up here, except we do not have Bellower. We've got Seducer instead, so he can block, give us some shields, and put up the AoE decreased attack, right? Let's see if it happens. Let's see if it can happen. But if you have any questions, about an all rare team and what you should use, what you have, hit me up on Discord. Come to the stream. Check me out on stream. Go over there to Twitch above. Hit follow, and you'll be notified whenever I go live, and we can talk all about it. I love doing rare stuff. So for me, this is tons of fun. We are probably not going to make it this run, though. I don't know. Come on, heal up. Heal up. Heal up my cold heart. Apothecary. She took a 22k hit. That's not good. And we've got nobody to really give us any poisons. She does. War Maiden, her A2 can put down a poison, but I mean, we're doing pretty good damage. No, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. Come on. All right, we got one up. We got one up. We need that decreased attack. We didn't get it. Oh, man, it's so close. It's so close. It's so close. Ah, we're still alive. We're still alive. We can do this. Okay, we got it. We got it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. Please leave your comments below, and I will see you all on a video soon.